breeding, I think is the wrong word. I think he meant grooming, and grooming is
she actually well her Karen haircut is on fleek though, so she had to get that moment and she had to correct him. Well, actually, I think you meant grooming.
what about you, Peter?
Love don't judge. Somebody judging. I'm not saying it's me personally, but there is no way.
This is 40-year-old Tanya. She fell in love with 22-year-old Josue.
Neither of us have been in an age gap relationship before.
The couple
Okay.
met through Tanya's son, sparking much
Hey,
controversy.
son, hooking it up, yo.
Yeah, people were literally saying like, "Oh, R.I.P. your son."
The pair began posting about their relationship online, and their unusual romance went viral.
I made a simple.
The weird part isn't the age gap. The weird part
overnight.
is the fact that it's her son's friend, and he's just okay with that. I need to see the son.
Things that actually.
This nigga's a grown man. I hate people that are like that, where it's just like somebody who's like really young dating somebody or whatever. The weird part is that it's the son's friend, not the age gap, because motherfuckers do that all the time. But 40's not even that old. And how old? Well, yeah, she could have son like she just had him like at 18, but
Made me cry and want to take down the video is constantly them saying that I groomed him because I definitely didn't groom him. I am grateful for you.
and what type of friend? I mean, like
No, seriously. You did
acquaintances.
way more for me than I could ever possibly do for you.
Hey, bro, he's
That's an honest truth.
why'd he kiss her?
Around the end of 2018, we met through my sons.
The couple met through Tanya's teenage son.
We met
What?
when I was dropping my sons off at his house one day. Our relationship changed.
Okay, they have teenage son. Like, why does he? He's 22. Why does he know this? This is just weird because I don't know what the story is.
In the beginning of 2020. So we've been together for nearly 2
He hasn't said a
years.
single word.
Honestly, been the happiest 2 years of my life. Neither of us have been in an age gap relationship before. This is the first time for us. I don't necessarily recommend age gap relationships for other people. I don't.
Only if it's meant to be.
Yes, but it works for
Oh,
us.
he finally says
When the
something.
romance became serious between the two, Tanya was concerned about how her children might react to her new boyfriend.
When I told my children that Josue and I were dating, at first they were a little emotional. They looked up to Josue. I feel like
Okay.
he was kind of a big brother mentor role for them. Took them places a lot.
Kids that young don't care. I'm going to just say it off the bat.
I love being a
I want to know what the teenage son thinks, bro.
I have a big bond with the two babies. It was hard at first, but it's easy now, and we do a lot of stuff like activities and all that. And I just know one day if something was to happen to her, God forbid, they're coming with me. They're my babies forever. So
Relax, bro. You don't need to be laying it on that hard.
Posting videos about their relationship on TikTok.
I made a simple little video, vibing and having fun. The video went viral. Everybody
No, she was in her bag and she was like, "Yo, let me try to like flex," and then people got the wrong. People are assholes, you know. If you can't handle it, just don't do it. Like if you can't handle people chastising you on the internet, just don't do it. But I know how it is. People get that. Like I hate being the accusatory person and being like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that. Like if you don't want to be talked about, don't put it online." It's just like motherfuckers get in their bag and they think like, "Oh, I'm happy. Maybe other people will be happy for me." Especially if you don't like, if you're not a social media person and you're not online all the time, you probably only have positive connotations with how the internet is. And then like once you actually get on it and you experience it, then you like that's not a reason why people shouldn't like you should be more chastising the people that are being assholes openly. But like at the same time, who gives anonymous people online are going to do anonymous shit. Like they have the biggest dick, they're the tallest person ever, but in all actuality, they're very small, lonely, miserable people. That's why they do what they do. So it's like you can't stop that.
on TikTok, and it blew up overnight. And I was like, what is this? We had like 1 million views in one day. After that point, we were just like,
Y'all smashing? Is she kind of attractive for someone her age? Maybe it's because like I'm approaching my later 20s, slowly going to 30. I'm trying to slow it down as much as possible. Maybe it's like that is closer to probably like not my, because she's still 12 years older than me, but at the same time, like it's just like why not? Sure, why not? I would. She's not that bad looking for someone her age, so.
we gotta make TikToks. We gotta keep going. One of my favorites.
And also, he's an attractive man too, so he would blow up on TikTok regardless. Okay, this is like, no, you have children, lady. You shouldn't be doing all that. Now I'm judging because that's a little bit too sexual for TikTok. And you know how these kids get on TikTok. As soon as the kids get like into like grade school or whatever, what's going to happen is somebody's going to pull up their phone and be like, hey, is this your mom? Is this your mom? Her cleavages is all out with the sexy mood lighting out. Is this your mom? Is this your mom? Guess what? We're roasting you for the next school year. Like, that's no. But then at the same time, it's like people put their sexuality out there. It's hard to like it's hard to be like, yeah, people put their sexuality out there and it's only weird because it's somebody's mother as a parent or what have you. But like, what about all these Instagram models that some are going to have kids eventually? Like, I don't know, I'm coming at it where it's just like you can't really help how you present, like especially if you're in that sort of like line of work. It's kind of hard to be like future proof so that one day your kids don't come up to you with TikTok and be like, Ma, why is your titties out here on TikTok?
Ever since we started posting on TikTok from our first video until now, we get a lot of comments. Some are good, some are not so good. I'm just gonna go through some of the bad ones with you.
Why the bad ones? Focus on the good ones.
It was okay. If it was the other way around, if it was a man, the man would be accused of breeding.
No, he wouldn't. Historically, for historically, more men have dated younger women.
Breeding, I think is the wrong word. I think he meant grooming, and grooming.
she actually well, her Karen haircut is on fleek though, so she had to get that moment and she had to correct him. Well, actually, I think you meant grooming.
Not at all what this is.
The only reason why I think it's weird because this dude like spoke like 3 times.
Was a consenting adult when we first met, so in my opinion, this comment doesn't even apply.
I think it's stupid. I mean, I'm a grown man, so that's false.
And let's go with this one. Man just looking for a roof over his head.
Before I got here, I already had a roof over my head. I came here for her.
It's just opinions. Everybody has their opinion. Yeah, people were literally saying like, oh, R.I.P. your son.
Sometimes they'll talk bad and then start supporting within 20 minutes.
Yeah, we've had commenters that we recognized early on that would say horrible things, and then now they're our top supporters. We don't hate anyone. We don't think that, their opinion is their opinion, but it doesn't affect us. We're still going to be together whether they want us to.
They could be talking over there, but we're going to be over here having our good life. So that's all that matters.
I mean, obviously, if you see in the videos that my kids are happy and
Oh, he's like a music guy, I think.
still vibing with you, yeah, they may have felt different in the beginning, but they got used to us. And
We have a very strong bond.
Despite all the hate the pair have gotten due to their age gap, the couple are going strong. Not long ago, Tanya was also surprised with a question, and she said yes.
My plan for the future is to get big in music and take her out of here.
If he gets big in music, there is no way in hell he is staying with her. I'm sorry. Like, even if he's in older women, there's going to be a higher caliber of older women that's going to cross his playing field. But that's the problem is like he's young. He's too young to like realize that like there's more out there. So like regardless of if he's into older women, as I said, the caliber of older women he could possibly get will, like, the threshold will go up. And like there'd just be too many offers at that time. Like there is no way. Like he's a relatively attractive looking young man. Like if he like could take, like if he actually does make it, we don't know. His music could be ass, but if he does, like there's no way in hell that's sticking. But sure.
Somewhere else and just live healthy and wealthy, pretty much. I'm gonna make it one day, and she's gonna have everything in the world, and we're all gonna live happy. That's my goal, and that's what I want to do.
The message I want to put out to the world by sharing our story is just that we're just a couple in love, and I don't necessarily think people should view us as necessarily just an age gap couple, because we're so much more than that.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't judge the age gap. The more thing is like your son's friend, but I would probably say that they're probably more of acquaintances than friends or whatever, because there is no way in hell. There's actually